Why does accessibility matter?
I think accessibility was always there. It was just that nobody was talking about it. Now it's starting to get momentum, and I think the way humans are built, or the way humans want to strive, accessibility is embedded in each and every one of us. It could be permanent disability, it could be situational, or it could be temporary. So in a way, the population that we have today is kind of engrossed into these disabilities, and in order to make solutions, or in order to take into account every individual, we have to be accessible in whatever solutions we build, be it physical, digital, or web. So yeah, I think that would be my take on it.
Perfect.
Beth from Wilmington. Accessibility matters to us because we want to be open to everybody to come and look at all our content, and we want it to be clear and accessible for everyone.
Hi, my name's Benji and I work at H&M. For me, accessibility, it just means so much because here us at H&M, we want to be liberating fashion for the many. And I learned today that about 135 million people in Europe, as well as up to, I think it was 1.6, 1.7 billion people in the world have some sort of disabilities. And so I think it's just a really important cause for us, and I'm really excited to learn more about it.
Hi, my name is Danny Hong. I'm from UBS Asset Management. Having attended the talk today, I think accessibility is hugely important, even for B2B businesses, because ultimately we have an end client who is investing in funds. Therefore, it is important that we, as an asset management business, ensure that our websites are fully accessible to those end clients, as well as the financial advisors and wealth managers in between. I guess, yeah, that's the biggest takeaway that I have taken from the talk today, is that it's important. I think I've worked out, a way of convincing senior management as to why it's worth investing in. Like I said, we're one bank. I think, if they're investing in accessibility from a wealth management perspective, I think it's useful that we do it as well from an asset management perspective.
Hi, my name is Geertje. I'm with Nexus Bank. For me, accessibility is a very important and close to my heart issue. I think it's very important, not just for SEO reasons, but just equal opportunity for people to be using the internet and platforms. It's about equality and everyone getting the opportunity. It's not about having special features for people that need help, but just equal opportunity for everyone. Today the event was really great because I got to know other people that thought also accessibility is a very important issue and topic, and I also learned a lot about not only the importance of accessibility, but also when it comes to SEO and performance of a website itself and a platform. So I enjoyed the event a lot.
Hi, I'm Giuseppe Ferri from Volvo Cars. I lead design in commercial digital, and it was great to be here today to learn more about the challenges and struggles that other companies like ours have with this important topic of accessibility. It's something that is really dear to me. I've been, this space for 20 years, and I've been trying to implement accessibility and help companies to be more inclusive for a long time, and still we struggle a lot with actually turning it into a cultural shift more than an imposed activity or action. So I think it's critical to be more inclusive in general, and offer the same digital opportunities to everyone, regardless of their abilities. And today I live with a very interesting quote from Tobias, one of the presenters, that said that when you bake a blueberry muffin, you cannot put the blueberries at the end of the process, because you're going to make a mess. And I think it's a fantastic analogy to describe how accessibility is being treated today as an afterthought. So thanks for having me today.
Hi, I'm Holly from Compare the Market. We've had a great time at the event today. It's been really valuable and insightful, and the main takeaway for me is accessibility matters because it's putting customers at the heart of everything we do.
Hi, I'm Jan Willem. I work for Gemeente Rotterdam, or the Municipality of Rotterdam. And accessibility is quite important for me because all the inhabitants of Rotterdam has to be able to use our products. They have to ask their driving license, the passport on a very easy way. And this meeting helped me inspire me to use the accessibility tools that are available and to hear other stories from other companies like the DNB or Griggs, for example. And I'll take all the stories with me to improve our products.
Hi, I'm Jason from WTW. Came along today to learn more about accessibility. Super important, obviously, for visitors to our websites and other platforms. Really interesting to learn about the ROI as well, and of course how important accessibility is for search and AI as well now. And really interesting to hear about Siteimprove's new functionality and features that they've got coming up in their pipeline. Thank you.
Well, it matters in the terms of improving both the lives of everyone, but also the experience of everyday users. So I think it is commonly seen as something you need to add on to something that's already built, but then you end up with these lackluster solutions. But I think essentially if you build them right the first time around, you do end up with a much better performing product.
Perfect.
Hi, I'm Joost from Stedin. For us, accessibility is a lot about digital accessibility, of course. We have both internal and external users for this, and I think one of the big takeaways today was a switch actually from our SEO to AIO, and to see how I can start implementing that within the organization.
Hi, yes, this is Joseph. I'm from H&M. Today was a very nice overview of accessibility and how AI can be impactful, how we can automate things. This is actually my takeaway of that event. Yeah.
All right, so I'm Magnus Dahlgren. I'm the Director of Design at Delaval International. And talking about accessibility today, I kind of refer back to what happened when usability became a topic in the 90s. Like, it was a new thing, everyone wondered what it was. Today, you would not see a site or a function or an app that's not usable. I think the same pattern appears now with accessibility. I think it's not fair that we're ignoring a certain percentage of the customer group. And I think it's a cross-industrial challenge. We need to learn from automotive, retail, whatever. I think we all face the same challenge. But ultimately, it's going to be the brand needing to respect the users. That's where accessibility comes in. The biggest takeaway today was that I think the biggest insight was that we're across the board kind of struggling with similar types of challenges. I think I do not agree with the fact that it should be a centralized COE function that kind of owns the domain. I think it should be more democratically kind of distributed across the organization and everyone's responsibility and ownership. And I'm struggling to see whether the ROI discussion will be having a bite. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it needs to be much more painful than the ROI discussion, and I think legislation might do it. But essentially, I think it's just understanding that we, as a brand, you need to be catering to everyone who is interacting with you. Full stop. You cannot negotiate. You cannot ignore that. I think that's pretty much it.
Ability matter?
I think for me, maybe it could be some untapped potential that we could benefit on from this. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Patricia and I'm from Artipop, and for us accessibility is making sure that all the people can enter our website and see our products and making sure that it's inclusive. And this meeting was very interesting for me because I got to know different people and different perspectives from very different brands. So yeah, thank you so much for making me come here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susanna. I work for the Nederlandse Bank, the Dutch Central Bank. And what accessibility means for us, the information we provide on our websites, it's very important that society, just the public, understands. So that's one level of information sending. But also the financial sector, we provide a lot of work information, and also we supervise the financial sector. So that's a very total different level of communicating. So bring those worlds together on one website. I think accessibility is very important to keep your information well accessible.
Hi, I'm Tamara from the Dutch Central Bank, and to me accessibility means that everybody can use our digital services and products and that it's easy to use. So that's very important for us because we are obviously a public sector company. And for me, the greatest takeaways today were actually inspirational, how to use AI for accessibility, kind of the whole focus on shift left, so really working on lowering the costs by working on accessibility before you actually release a product. So I really like that, and I definitely want to improve how we use Siteimprove. So it was lovely to learn more about that and to connect to peers in the industry.